My cousin Brittany called me a failure in front of everyone at Thanksgiving dinner, but she had no idea who she was talking to. Halfway through dinner, Brittany stood up with her glass and made a toast. Smiling, she said, "Here's to the people who actually made something of their lives. Obviously not you." A few people at the table laughed. Some looked uncomfortable. My mom gave an awkward smile. I just sat there and didn't say a word. My girlfriend Nia was next to me. She didn't react either, just quietly watching Brittany. The truth is, Brittany has always been like this. We grew up being compared constantly. She went to a top college, married a finance guy, lives in a big house, drives expensive cars, takes trips to Italy. Her life looks straight out of Instagram. And me? In her mind, I was still the same guy working on a factory floor. What she didn't know was that I started there, but I didn't stay there. Right after high school, I took a job loading machines at that factory. Over time, I became a shift lead, then a supervisor, then started handling operations. The owner, Phil, trusted me more and more. His kids didn't want the business, and one day he made me an offer. 2 years ago, I bought the entire company from him. Today, I run a $7 million company with more than 80 employees. But I never told my family. I don't like showing off. Here's the part that makes it even stranger. Brittany's dad, my uncle, has been working in the shipping department of that same factory for the past 9 years. He's a hardworking, honest guy. I never made things weird for him. At work, I treated him like everyone else. At family gatherings, I never mentioned anything. I wanted him to feel respected, not uncomfortable. But that night, Brittany wouldn't stop. She kept making comments about successful people and people who waste their lives, and every time she glanced at me. Then she pointed her glass at me and said, "Some people just waste space, while others actually create value." That's when Nia finally put her fork down. She stood up calmly, smiled, and looked straight at Brittany. "Brittany, that's actually really funny." The table went quiet. "Because your dad works for him." The room froze. Nia continued, "He owns that factory. He's been signing your dad's paychecks for the last 2 years." Complete silence. Brittany's face lost all color. She turned to her dad. "Dad, what is she talking about?" My uncle slowly set his fork down and just nodded. That was it. Everyone understood. Nia added, "And the craziest part? He never once embarrassed your dad. Not at work, not here, even though he easily could have." No one said a word. Brittany's husband suddenly found his mashed potatoes very interesting. Brittany didn't speak again for the rest of the night. After dinner, my uncle stepped out onto the porch with me. He said quietly, "I didn't know she'd say something like that, and thank you for never making things uncomfortable at work." I just nodded. He stood there for a moment, then went back inside. And honestly, that night made one thing clear. I was never behind. I just wasn't loud about it.